Alright guys, welcome back to Air Guns Extreme. Today we're going to go over one of my new guns that I just got. Bought it yesterday, and I figured, well, I was going to go out and buy me a new brake barrel anyways, because all of you know that I have a PCP 22. I love that gun, don't get me wrong. PCPs are really a good gun to go to, but the factor is to have to pump it up every time you want to use it or shoot it. Sometimes it's just too much to use. And I realize out there in the woods, you got to kind of watch the fill pressure and watch the gauge, and those type of squirrel hunting videos can be kind of a pain in the butt because you got to watch the air. So anyways, I kind of came across, and I've been talking to Shoot to Kill Outdoors. Shout out to him here real quick. But me and him been kind of talking back and forth on the phone and stuff like that. And I was going to go and buy a Crosman brake barrel. And he said, well, you can buy one, but he said, if you really want a good gun, and I started kind of looking into the new Gamo Swarm series, and I came across of a good deal on it, and I ended up going out and purchasing a Gamo Swarm maxxim in 22 cal. And I had a Gamo bone collector. If you guys all watched that video, I had a Gamo before, and I had such a problem with that gun. I ended up just returning it, taking it back. I went through 2 of them within 1 month. Figured out, well, the first one is just low on pressure. I could see the pellet flying down at 25 yards. Basically, it was just dropping in at 25 yards. Well, I kind of came to it, and I'm like, nope, that ain't going to be powerful enough to kill anything that I want to use it for. So I ended up bashing kind of Gamo there for a little bit. And then I kind of jumped back to Crosman, and I'm like, okay, this is where they're at. And a lot of people might not agree with me on that, but that's my personal opinion. So anyways, I was talking to him, and he said, go out and buy you a Gamo. So I went out and bought me this, a Swarm maximum, not the Magnum. And I had it since yesterday, and this thing is just unbelievable. Accurate. It has a little bit of weight to it, but I had a little bit of a problem at first with it, but after all that, it shoots fine. I even shot some groups today, Shoot to Kill. I sent it to him. He knows what the groups are. Eventually, I'm going to go ahead and do a live video of it shooting on video. So anyways, getting the gun details, comes with a 3x9x40. This whole entire rail comes with the scope. And like James, all of his videos and everybody that has a Gamo air rifle, they all come pre-sighted in. All I had to do is basically, it was just shooting a high at 25 yards. All I had to do is just bring it down, and it's sighted in. So whatever Gamo does with their air rifles, now I'm a believer. But anyway, so this is the Swarm series. So the magazine, this is the Gen 2 series. So the magazine is a whole different magazine. But basically, the Gen 1 series, the magazine would sit straight up like that, and then you would look. But now the Gen 2 goes ahead and fits in like that. And it's just easy pull out. But I've realized that sometimes that when you go to break down the barrel, you gotta look at that. And I'm not used to one of these, and I never thought I would buy one of these Swarm series. It's a 10 round magazine. It's a 10X series, 22 cal. So basically, I mean, this thing, it's got some beef to it, and it's like perfect. But anyway, so it comes with a 10 round magazine, comes with a 3x9x40, a 2-stage adjustable trigger on it, and stuff like that. And I at first I was kind of like, I don't care for Gamo triggers. Well, now that I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I thought it was kind of a little cheesy there, and I'm thinking it's gonna break. but I haven't had the problem yet. And today's day 2 of shooting it, and I probably already sent probably like 300 rounds out of it already, probably within yesterday and today, just cycling it. And comes with a big shrouded barrel, the muzzle brake on the end, which I don't see why they put that on there. This gun's not loud. Actually quieter than the Benjamin Titan that I am gonna be doing a review on next. But it's quiet, and the barrel is pretty beefy. I mean, you gotta have pretty good sized hands to be able to grip around it. I mean, it doesn't really cock that hard. I mean, but basically that's the whole gun. And then it's also, which I like about this, and I've realized it, you can fit your magazine when you're not shooting. Oh, wrong way. When you're done shooting and you want to store it away for the day or the night, whatever, and you don't want to keep your magazine inside of it. If I can figure this out again. There we go. It just stores in like that. And I haven't seen it fall out, so I don't know. So anyways, I did end up shooting some groups on paper off video, but I've shot these Diablo 16 grain. I shot these hats in. I believe, I don't have the lid anymore, but they're a dome pellet. I believe they're a 13 grain. And the more I thought of it, this gun loves the spit googles, and these are the copper ones. But this gun loves the 5.50 head diameter pellet, and these are a 5.50 head diameter pellet. So do not shoot Crosman Piranhas. And I tested it, and it broke. It didn't break the gun, but it popped the spring right off the magazine. So anyways, this was today's groupings. And like I said, I've only had the gun for, 2 days now, roughly. I bought it yesterday. Today was the second day of me having it. I've been kind of working with it, But this was at 25 yards with the air arm Diablos. So that's really not that bad. I mean, that's a pretty good group. And then it started kind of rising up a little bit. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So roughly about 10 pellets. I think I might have missed on one. But then you go into the spit googles. And the spit googles, if anybody gets this gun, just go ahead and just order you the spit googles. They're from H&N. These are the copper ones. The lead ones, I've tested them. I had a couple lead ones in there, and they shot the same. So this was 25 yards with one flyer. The one flyer was there. So that's right, I didn't shoot 10, so it's 5 shots. So basically 4 out of the 5 are right in there, minus one flyer out of the spit googles. I mean, it's ridiculous accuracy out of that with the spit googles. And then here's the hats in. And I believe, like I said, I think these are the 13 grain, but that's the hats and pellets right there. And that's still not even that bad. So really, Crosman, don't even buy Crosman. If you get this gun, don't even, because Crosman, I was already having some problems with them. So I would probably just, if anything, order you the Diablo Field 16 grain, or the hats in, or the copper, or the lead spit googles. So anyways, guys, like I said, we're gonna end up probably doing another shooting review. I'll probably make it on a video, but I'm kind of getting to learn everything about this gun. My girlfriend ended up kind of like taking a couple shots with this gun, but even to her, she said it kind of felt like it's too big, and it really is. I mean, it's pretty long, but it's light, and that's what she likes. She likes a light gun. So anyways, like I said, it's a great little gun, and I like it. And I bashed Gamo, and I had that bone collector. I bashed them, and I'm thinking I'm never buying another Gamo in my life. Well, now they came out with the Swarm series, and they changed everything about them, because when I had that bone collector, I hated it, and I took it right back and I bought 2 of them. I made that mistake and bought 2. So anyways, go out and buy yourself a Gamo Swarm. They even make them, I mean, they have a buttload of them right now. They have the Magnum, the Fusion, all of them. The Swarm series are the way to go. All you do is you fit the mag in. You don't have to mess around with a pellet, go in your pocket and put a pellet in. You just put the magazine in, cock it, shoot. If you're out hunting, you shoot. If you miss a squirrel, rabbit, whatever you're doing, you just boop. You don't even have to fuss around in your pocket and, you know, go. Especially in the wintertime when it's cold out, you're gonna have gloves on. Now you gotta take your gloves off and go in your pocket. I like this series. The Swarm series are perfect. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You're watching Airguns Extreme. We'll see you guys at the next one.